my dear Pisces, this is a love reading, a prediction for the month of December with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a pick a card reading up, Chances of Love in 2023 for the full members to this channel. And the reading, Your Personal and Spiritual Growth, is available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for November to get a context, and this is the prediction for December. Now we'll start reading your cards, and I use the Tarot de la NUIT. And when I open your deck here, I see the Queen of Wands together with Five of Pentacles. So hard sometimes when we have like really high self-esteem and think the world of ourselves, but the world in itself only reflects back pain and misery. So here she's spreading her wings, and here she has folded them in. Okay, we'll see what's going on. I call the divine with love and light, and here we have a King of Cups. So of course there's a King of Cups involved. I don't know what this person did, but I'm seeing the clouds here and there. So some trouble on the skies here. Might not be something that they did. Maybe it was just what they wanted with their life, or... Okay, we'll see. I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Seven of Pentacles together with the King of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. It's like we're waiting for this Prince Charming here, and waiting for them to notice us, waiting for them to realize that it's this relationship, it's the thing, or waiting for them to want to commit, or waiting for them to I don't know what it is. Just realize that we exist, maybe. Okay, so I call the six elements, and here we have the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups. So I'm definitely seeing someone has found their Queen or King of Hearts, but it doesn't seem like we have gotten a reaction from them, or maybe they didn't discover us in the same time that we discovered them, or maybe they didn't discover the depths of the relationship or realized how important it was, or maybe we are bestest of friends and we don't want to destroy the relationship with deeper feelings, so we don't want to let the other person know. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Seems like you have something valuable in between you two. Maybe a friendship. Maybe your sister was involved with this person before. Maybe this is at work, and we don't want to destroy the work environment with being our more passionate self. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Pisces viewers. So I want my dear Pisces to have love in their life. Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So it's something that we want, but we're not sure if we can have it or if we should let ourselves have it. Okay, so I want you to have love in your life and to find yourself walking towards your highest path and your highest destiny. Okay, I will tune in for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in December. So, new bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Time to communicate, time to let them know. It's what we feel, it's what we are being like pushed over the edge, like fly, fly, fly. I don't want to fly, it's scary, yeah, fly. And we don't know what will happen if we actually take flight. 8 of Cups. So that's kind of the opposite, that we are giving up. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want to risk whatever we are risking with taking that leap of faith. Okay. So this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. This is what's the situation with the two of you, and this is what's on their mind. This is your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings, and this is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for December, and their behaviors and attitudes. So start with the situation. It's the Ace of Cups, so a sparkle of love, a beginning of love, feeling of feeling uplifted, feeling like smells even more great, and water tastes even more good, and morning breeze is extra nice towards our skin. So it's like when we're getting this little chemical rush. And Eight of Pentacles shows also that we are down to earth with this. It doesn't seem like it's we are flying too high in the sky, that we're actually grounded, and it's a well underbuilt feeling of love. So for example, that we have discovered that the other person is a really nice person, or that we are a great match in many ways, or that we like the same things, and we have known this person maybe for a longer time, so we know who they are and what they we have seen their worst. So it doesn't seem like it's like we just fall in love or out of a whim. It seems a little bit more well underbuilt. But when we look at their energy, we have the Hermit here. So they might be a little bit hard to approach, not because they doesn't like you in particular, but maybe this person has other plans for their life, or maybe they don't believe in love, or maybe they don't think that it's for them, or maybe they have just other plans. Hermit energy. Okay. Or they have no clue that you are interested in them. This is the energy between you two, and it's the Five of Wands. So it seems like a new love, but it can also be that you have been together before and kind of have water has run underneath the bridge, and they know what happened, you know what happened, you have gotten over it, they didn't. And if this is a new relationship, it might be that the other person doesn't think that you're that compatible, that you don't have the same ideas. You can see how they fit in your life, but they don't see how they would fit in your life. It's like you are ready to welcome them in, but they are not sure that they would want to be welcomed in. We have the Two of Pentacles here, kind of Cinderella, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's not a runner, this person, but it's someone that sees things in a pretty straightforward, down-to-earth kind of way. And it's as if they see that you are living in a fairy tale and not seeing the reality of you two not being the ideal match. But from your perspective, and from what I'm seeing with the Eight of Pentacles, you have thought this through, but from their point of view, you haven't thought this through. Okay. So your behaviors and attitudes, the High Priestess. So you don't want to do anything to put you on a spot or make you seem ridiculous. You don't want to humiliate yourself or throw yourself at someone's feet. 2. So I'm thinking you are checking if they will, if you put out like a little bit of a hook and then you draw it in, see if they come or if they don't. So you might invite them, for example, to a party, as you're inviting a lot of different people, see if they will actually come and if they will pay extra attention to you during that night. So you're not going straight forward to them and saying, hey, I'm interested in you. You're just trying to see if they have a similar interest, or if something will be sparked inside of them too. And with them we have the Hangman. They don't seem very engaged in anything. They have come to a place where they have accepted their life as it is, and they don't expect big surprises or, big romances. Or I will try to see if this is a relationship that's already existing, what might be going on. It can be that we have a relationship already and you want more sparks of romance in this relationship, and the other person thinks that it's nice as it is. Why make things more difficult? Like, the everyday life is already difficult. We don't have to also plan some fancy trip in the midst of it all. And then we have this poor Queen of Cups that's pining for more romance, more intimacy, more life in her life, more intimate exchange with a beautiful lover, things like this. So, and of course she should have it. Okay, so I'm going to clarify things with the Chart of Sexual Magic. So we start with the Ace of Cups that's being clarified with the Seven of Cups. So we're dreaming of this. Seven of Cups is daydreaming, or sometimes even illusions, or the options that we might be able to dream into being. So we can have different visions of what we want to experience, and then it starts to crystallize and get more material form. And for example, we might want to have a partner, then we start to date, so it's becoming more and more closer to becoming a reality. So Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups, it shows that you have an idea of what it is that you would want to experience when it comes to love. So pretty romantic, but might be not anchored in reality. Okay, but we'll see. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, the anchor to reality. And we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands was the card that says jump, make the leap of faith. Maybe this person needs a kick in the butt. Maybe they need to be a little bit more, some people need to be woken up from their beauty sleep as well, or they might be like Rapunzel in the Tower or Sleeping Beauty, and they need to be wooed to even think in the patterns of love or romance. So Eight of Wands, it's a lot of passion, so either it's supposed to be or not. It seems like the divine is trying to push you into this relationship, even if it's no foundation for it, and I don't know why, but we'll see. Clarifying the Hermit, and we have the Four of Swords. So this is not a nice energy. The Four of Swords is like the person could enjoy the situation, what's being offered, but it's not taking it seriously. It's like if someone comes and stands out their balcony and singing some sweet tune of Forever Love, and they choose to have like a one-night stand with that person. So it's that kind of sheep energy. Okay, let's see where it goes. I didn't pick that up with that person before, but now I like them a little bit less. Okay, clarifying the Five of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. Well, it can easily be misunderstandings here. One is out for love, and the other person is, oh, they are offering me sex. How interesting. Or one person is want a deep friendship, and the other person thinks that it's strictly business, or something like this. Okay, clarifying the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. So we're seeing that things aren't going in the way we want them to go, like our romantic ideas there with the Seven of Cups, and we get angry with the other person because they are not getting it, or they're not taking the bait, or they don't understand what it is that you're trying to telepathically tell them. But I think it needs less telepathy and more straightforward talk. Some people, you need to tell them straight to their face what you want. They won't be able to figure it out. They just think that you think in the way that they think. And if they only think about simple things. They won't think that you believe in more complicated things or want more complicated situations. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Chalices here. So they definitely seem to think that you are, something extra. We have the Queen of Cups here. So it's not that you are not lovable or extra special. It's just that they can't imagine that you would want something more with them. It's as if they can only think so far, and you are thinking like somewhere here, and they are thinking they have their mind in the gutter, basically. It doesn't have to be with sex either. It can be that they just want friendship, or if you're offering them dinner, they think, oh, it's nice to come to dinner and have someone cook a meal for once. They're not thinking about the romantic side to things. Clarifying the High Priestess, and we have the World card. So whatever you're doing it in cahoot with the divine. I don't know exactly what it means, but I think you're following your intuition, and but your intuition seems to put you in a spot, first saying that, fall in love with that person, and then watch yourself for that person, and be a little bit grumpy with that person because they didn't do what you expected, and still following your intuition. But the divine works in mysterious ways. Clarifying the Hangman, and we have the Knave of Wands. So it's almost like this person is holding back from being passionate or falling in love. We can see the different postures here, how they are, seems like a posture of worship of each other, where here it's more like a scientific investigation. Can you show me your teeth? So I'm not sure what's going on. It's like this person has two personalities. It might be that they have an on or an off switch, and right now they are switched off, and if they would be switched on, they would be like super lovey-dovey, but when they are switched off, they just see things in the most simple kind of way. They don't dream of bigger things. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, and we have Justice here. It can be an element of karma. Sometimes the divine pushes us into a situation, maybe falling in love with someone that wouldn't fall in love with us, because we need to feel how it feels. So we will be more careful to not treat a person like this person treats us. Like the next time we are in that position, we will know better what to do. It can also be issues of that things has been in the reversed previous in your relationship or in another lifetime, and now it's your time to feel the other side of the boot, so to speak. But we have Justice, High Priestess, and the World card here. So I also think it's about your kind of education. Maybe it's a test to see if you will act with dignity and self-respect, or if you will sell yourself off short this time as well, if you have done it before. So then you know not to do it again. Clarifications, breakup, separation, stop the pattern. So I think stop the pattern. And silent treatment, as I said, I think there needs to be more clear communication. Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk being strategic options. So it's some kind of game that you're playing. For example, you're interested in someone and you want to get their attention, but it's not going easy. So it's like a game where we need to, show interest. It's not just two people meeting each other and both are fancying each other, and we go on a date and we fall in love and, we get a house and we get some babies. No, here it's like you're falling in love with someone. They don't seem particularly interested. You try to see if they can be interested. Maybe they're just hiding their feelings. And so it's like a game. And I feel like it's a little bit of a losing game. Yes, I can identify with this person on this side, because this is can have been how I have reacted to love at some points in my life, where I didn't really realize that the other person was even interested in love or a relationship. So it might take like 6 months for me to realize a thing like this, or that the person is very outspoken with it. And before, I just think, oh, what a nice person, what a nice thing to do, and how nice that they invited me, and this and this and that and that. And it takes for them to, for example, have a big fit of drama, and like how I never, gave them ever any love in return. And I didn't even realize that that was the kind of relationship that we supposedly should have had from their point of view. So I can realize how this person is, it can be a little bit hard to wake, like Sleeping Beauty. But but I'm also seeing that you might be going for difficult people instead of, going for what's could be like a mutual thing. It seems like you need to catch the big sleepy fish that's, in the most obscure parts of the lake instead of just going for what's, easily available, and people that actually wants love. Instead, you go for someone that's not even, programmed to be open to love. I have mother issues. It has always been you. Yeah, I think you go for a certain type that might not be easy to get. I have mother issues. Can be that you have like a great self-esteem, but you have never been really cared for by other people. Maybe your parents were asking a lot from you, grooming you to take a lot of responsibility, but they weren't really there for you, picking you up, taking care of you. And therefore you're not falling in love with people that's caretakers. You fall in love with people that challenge you, to play the game and to prove yourself and kind of show all your feathers and make them interested. Okay. Everything reminds me of you. I don't think you ever loved me. Well, I think this is a Sleeping Beauty type of person that they have deep romantic like currents inside of them, but they don't let this show on the surface because they're somewhat like a sensitive person that has a mask of being, cool and untouchable. So they just wait for someone to come and save them, but if that needs to be you, I'm not so sure. The divine says, well, maybe it needs to be you, but maybe this is just a test. Will you again go for someone that's not available? Exchanging gift in the reversed. Okay. So you come from different worlds, wants different things. Maybe you should just see that you are too different, that it's not a good match. That's why it comes in reverse. In other case, exchanging gifts, it's like, yes, you are more social, outgoing, go for what you want. And this person is just going and eating grass in their little pasture, in the comfort zone, not thinking about like what could be outside of the fence. So they're not expanding their views. And you are the one that expanding your views and a go-getter. So then exchanging gift would mean that this person would, realize that there's more to the world than just this meadow. And you would realize that there's sometimes we might need to hold off a little bit, show, all your interest, because we need to see to that the other person takes some steps of romance too. So, but it came in reversed, so it kind of says to me that maybe you don't need this. Maybe it just says that no, this is not the best person for me. It's not the best option, because I have done this before and I'm sick and tired of this pattern. Change in the wind. So maybe take a totally new decision this time. Whatever that is. It can be that to actually speak to the person and say exactly what it is that you want and hear them out if they want the same thing. If they don't want to, then you don't need to exchange gifts. But the change can be to openly communicate instead of just assuming or thinking or planning or trying different things. Okay. I hope this helped. It's still a little bit tricky reading, but I hope it, for those of you where it resonated, that it will give you some kind of insights in what's your situation and how to step forward and make healthy choices for yourself and also for other people, of course. I would urge you to watch the reading, Their True Thoughts and Feelings, and the love reading for November to learn more about this situation or this relationship. You can also order personal readings from me at tarot.com.se. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, and stay blessed. Bye for now.